Record.com. Hey friends, welcome back to another Kubernetes community communication. Wow, I'm just going to put all the C's out there. SIG contributor experience comms team, the upstream marketing team. Clearly it's a rough Friday. Hi, good morning or good evening. And yeah, it's just the two of us, Pish. So let's just, do a little stand up and talk through anything that's on our minds. Oh yeah, today is not the 9th. It is the 30th. What's going on your end?
Yeah, right. So from APEC point, we do have few more submissions for Meet Our Contributor blog. So that looks good. Uh, I hope probably, in a couple of weeks, we should be able to at least put out one blog
Neat.
and we can at least,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. But I guess that's the only thing. We are planning on doing something for next KubeCon. That's the EU one. Probably some Apex specific stuff, but no clarity yet. Nothing finalized.
Nice. Yeah, KubeCon coming up.
I would be
What?
open to ideas for that. I mean, KubeCon EU, right? So for North America, schedule is finalized. I'm talking
Oh,
about the EU one.
this is awesome. Yeah, that's actually a great segue. So the one big win I wanted to share is um, uh, we are all set with slides. So myself, Kaslin, and Rajula put together a slide deck of like what we've been doing, and I want to share that with others. So I think you could clone this and reuse it for APAC and present kind of the community marketing. You don't have to cover the exact same topic since we all kind of did it from our own perspectives. But if that's of interest, yeah, I'd love for you to reuse and kind of keep the story going. Slides are here. Feel free to copy and reuse to get what we do. All right, I'm linking them in the meeting notes. But yeah, they turned out really pretty. Rajula found this great website that gives Creative Commons or like free for non financial use iconography and images, and we use those as like a way of kind of having a through line through the project. And then Kaslin did what she does so well, which she drew her own pictures.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
unbelievably cool.
that's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm such a talent. So yeah, I think and we covered three main things, like how we design the communication structure, how we help people through storytelling, and how we're building bots to help navigate and get the same message across multiple channels. So yeah, pretty universal stuff. It should be fun. Feel free to use it and let me know if I can be any help.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll
Cool.
probably bring this up in our next meeting. We'll see.
Perfect. Great. Okay, so in progress is pretty much nil. We got one thing merged into the community repo related to the technical lead role that I helped shepherd through and did some
Yeah.
copy editing on. So that was nice. Um, I'm thinking kind of in a pre and post KubeCon mindset. I think post KubeCon into the end of the year, we should think about getting some more blog posts going on the dev site, on the contributor site. But for right now, I'm thinking about something like the meet our contributors. We have like a long-standing open issue for it, but I wonder if there's a good place for us to document like these are core stories we're always after, and kind of saying like in our documentation, like here's what it is, here's how to ask questions for it, and then people open issues whenever they take one and like move forward with it. Trying to think through the workflow a little differently.
Oh, right. I mean, this open issues kind of a thing, or it's just a theme that people would want to pick up on?
Yeah, I'm thinking. So we've got kind of a mix right now, right? We've got these long-standing umbrella issues that say like write a story about every SIG, like unless we get an army of volunteers, like that's going to take a couple years. There's so many SIGs. I don't think for the project well, I guess it's not unusual to have issues open for a while, but I was just trying to think if there was like a nicer, more marketing friendly way to do this. Um, yeah, incomplete thought, but I'm just keep trying to come back to this theme. Like I feel like um, we have these themes that we're trying to encourage people to use as a device, and it's still pretty confusing to get in there. Like if a new person showed up today and said they want to write, like what do I tell them? Like I think the story
Yeah.
of what we tell them is a little too go to this issue, open this issue, go over here, pop over there. Like I kind of want like a single artifact, like probably a markdown page that says like here's your options for articles to cover and here's how we do it, and then link to the documentation Caslin put together.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
we should probably have something like that.
Fun.
But I
All
guess
right.
that also, sorry,
Oh,
I
no,
was
no, keep
saying that,
going. Keep going. Yeah, what were you thinking?
yeah, I mean, I was just thinking that also makes that, I mean, again, it goes down to the, that bottom line that, what all we want to cover, right? I mean, we need to write that down, right? Keeping
Hmm.
it open as providing stories, keeping it that vague, I mean, it just confuses stuff, right? I mean, even if it's vague, right? I mean, there has to be some pointers or some leading direction, right? I mean, as you said, right? There are thousands of sticks, right? If we start, uh, we just open it up that we just want to cover SIG stories, that would never be enough, right? But if we can just jot that down, probably these are the six we are targeting for now, right?
Hmm.
Rather
Right.
than just opening it up for everything. So that basically gives a more targeted approach.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like a fancy term for it would be like operationalizing it. Like
Yeah.
we've done this a few times and we can take the best steps of it and simplify it for the next person. Still leave a lot of room for creativity, but make it not so much a hunt and peck through the world.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I aspire to, yeah, maybe that's the thing to document here is like there's an open issue of, you know, um, something brewing. Yeah. Uh, it's basically migrate you know, from umbrella issues around blog posts to a methodology, a single artifact that describes the goal and tools to get there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of go from, yeah, migrate from these umbrella issues to a single artifact that walks people through the storytelling strategy. And I feel like Caslin's already documented a ton of that. So it would be updating to existing issues and, oddly enough, us marketing that. Like, here's your definitive guide. And like here are the SIGs we're targeting, who's taking which one. Like kind of, yeah,
Yep.
being a little snappier about it.
Yep.
Cool. All right, I'll complete that issue. It's very roughly draft. I'll keep that open. Cool. Bots in progress. Got the ones that we're using are going well, and Karthik is working on his edits to the extension to the tweet one. Um,
Yep.
so nothing crazy to report there.
All right.
In progress. Calendar walk. Anything happening on the calendar that we should? I think Tuesday. What day is it? Oh, gotta look at next week. Oh yeah. Well, there's a release team meeting. That's pretty normal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a ton going on, but pretty normal week. Nothing pops out as a we better cover it.
Yep. Looks pretty standard.
Yep. There are no drafts out there, and I walk through issues, and there's nothing new on the website, or no new ones on community, and no new ones on the contributor site that are tagged for us. There are, of course, things in progress, but they're these long-standing series again, as opposed to like discrete solvable issues. And that's a little bit of a challenge we're working through, but totally doable. Anything in the GitHub world that is on your mind?
Nope. All looks good.
Cool. Well, that covers it for me. Um, yeah, I think we've made some really good progress, and I think just thinking through what we want to tidy up before KubeCon, so that when people show up, when we get the word out and people show up, that they know what they're
Yeah.
showing up to. That would be the only thing on my mind. Maybe I'll bring that up next week. Maybe we can do like a bit of a push of walking through docs and cleaning them up.
Yeah. One thing that I wanted to discuss was so since there was a discussion on making it a sub project, right?
Yeah.
For the marketing, like what changes exactly? I mean, I know we are. I don't know. I mean, what level we are in, what exactly would change if it becomes a sub
Yeah.
project?
I've been asking that myself. So Bob and George, they basically said not much officially changes. Well, no, that's not true. We officially become like part of the Kubernetes SIG ecosystem in a way that I think we get added to the owners file, and um, that's all I really know.
Right? Good enough, I guess.
Yeah. So it looks like it definitely passed. There's everyone just plus one in the thread, and I think we just become more legit. It's a TBD to me, and I think there's an acknowledgement of permanence here. Like, oh, we should continue to be we should continue to be a big part of the Kubernetes project, as opposed to a temporary one. Um,
Right.
with with that in mind, I see our owners file is a little out of date. I mean, I'd like you to have review access at the very least, and um, certainly Rajula, since and Kaslin too. So there's a gap there. I'll
Right.
op- I'll open an issue. Update. Should include Pantsu, Rajula, Kaslin. Anyone else regularly showing?
I think Chris is already there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chris is there. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure if Suresh is a org member yet, but I want to help him get there if he isn't already. And Karthikeyan is still getting in there too. So I think that would be cool. All right. Well, at least there's that issue open. Oh, I should probably add some SIG contributor experience working group. Area contributor comms. Okay. Tagged, signed, and delivered. All right, my friend. I think, well, anything else on your mind?
Nope, that's all.
Think we
Good
have,
check.
look at, looks like it passed lazy consensus. What does that mean? To do, ask Bob or George to join and talk us through that. Yeah, I think I'll ask Bob or George to join next week and kind of just give us a deeper dive as to what that means.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess George was here last week, but we didn't have the meeting.
Right. Yeah, I was very much AFK and
Yeah.
needed to be.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
yeah. Well, stay
Hmm.
healthy and safe. It's great to see you. Gonna stop
Yeah.
the recording.